everybody. I'm here with a couple of seniors to offer us some perspective on their experience at St. Mary's. I've got with me Brett Basset, Eamon Dunning, and Zach Friend. Guys, could you say hello?
Hey,
Oh, hi.
how's it going?
Great. Thanks for being with us today. What do you hope to do in the future, and how has St. Mary's prepared you for that? And Brett, maybe you could tell us first.
Yeah, so I will be attending Cornell University this coming fall, and there I hope to study economics, and from there I also will be rowing for Cornell on the Cornell lightweight team, and from there to my career, I'm not exactly sure which path I want to take at this point. It's still up in the air. Maybe I want to go down the finance path, and still I also want to still be participating in rowing, either competing, coaching. So like somewhere along those lines would also be a suitable place for me.
Well, in the fall, I'm going to be going to Texas A&M University, and I'll be studying hopefully aerospace engineering, and that would basically hopefully result in just being an aerospace engineer. And what that basically means is a wide range of things. I could work in like, flight safety testing, or I could work on designing aircraft, which is really the goal. That's what I think would be the most cool thing to do with my time. And as far as like college goes, I think it's going to be nice to just be able to get into a recreational sport for my own fun. And I think, just getting involved in different student activities that will kind of put me on the right path for my future.
Yes, sir. Yeah, next fall I will be attending the University of Texas at Arlington. Um, just like Eamon, I'm going to be an engineer, but instead of aerospace, I will be doing mechanical engineering. Biggest things that was told to me repeatedly was that the next 4 years are going to fly by. They're going to be the quickest of my life, and that hadn't been my experience with school beforehand. So I was kind of skeptical, but it really does. It really does fly by. You go from freshman to senior year in the blink of an eye. It's really crazy. And then the second part I'd have to say is this is really a special community. Obviously someone who's very new. I didn't know a single person at St. Mary's, but I was welcomed with open arms and with kindness and generosity of spirit, throughout my 4 years there. So I was very thankful for that.
Yeah, I mean, I really agree with a lot of that. I think, um, you know, making the most of the time you have there is really important. It's when you really think about it in hindsight, it's a short period of time, those 4 years, and St. Mary's is luckily it's a tight community and a small school in a good way, and you can really like make it your goal to get to know everybody. And I think that's a really important lesson to learn, but it's also a really fun experience knowing all those people and like having a big family like that.
To bounce off what Zach and Eamon just said, like get involved in almost anything you can. Don't be afraid to ask for help and anything, like any subject, uh, any after school activity. Like stay after school. Also, clubs. We got tons of clubs you guys can join. It's definitely something you guys want to look into, and also invest in stuff that's not only like based off of academics. Like try out for a sport. Like just do anything you can just to get it all together and build up that college resume, and you'll definitely uh, like get the time in, get the work in, and you'll be up there for sure.
Yeah, well, I think one thing that really stands out to me is I'm a senior shepherd. So what that means for people who don't know is I'm involved in this. It's basically the campus ministry group, and we go on like retreats and stuff, and we have like events. And I think it might not be naming one specifically, but just participating in those events. And like, we did adoration a lot, and one time we ran a Latin mass for the class of 2022, and it's really a great experience. And I think that's like a big moment in my time at St. Mary's where they really helped my faith and, taught me a lot more about what it means to be religious.
Everybody, I'm here with two seniors to give us some perspective on their experience at St. Mary's. I have with me Faith Wong and Rhea Thompson. Ladies, if you could say hello.
I'm Faith.
Hi, I'm Rhea Thompson.
I would tell them, just be prepared to be challenged, academically, but like also socially. Like it's hard, coming into a new school and like making friends but I really feel like that's something you should also look forward to, like making friends. Like that's like one of the best things that you could do in high school because, Rhea is my best friend and I met her freshman year and like still to senior year, like we're best friends and she makes like the hard days bearable. So I think that's something you should really look forward to.
School, definitely for everyone going into high school thinks they don't fit in. They think that everyone's judging them, and then having a friend for you for all 4 years and just, making you feel good on the days that are very hard because high school is hard no matter what nobody says. Having a friend there will always make everything better. Like Faith said, that is my best friend since freshman year. And every time I fell down, she was always there to pick me back up. And, friendship, great thing to have in high school. Spirit Weeks is definitely the biggest one because all 4 years of high school, I was overall captain. So I had head first into everything. So I'm gonna say lip sync and lip sync practices all 4 years of high school because they were always the funniest and always fun to see people like mess up and then help each other and stuff.
There's a lot of memories that I've had over the years. I think, they all come back to like the best like Spirit Week just because like, we all do work together and it's really fun. It's just like there's this one particular year, it was freshman year and we were doing our races, the partner races and it was me and Rhea, and we were running, and we were winning, and we were going to win. We were going to come in first place, and then I don't know where we went wrong, but we were practicing for like a week. Like every time we had gym, we tied something around our ankles and we practiced, and it went perfect. But of course, the day of something goes wrong, and I like trip and I like flip in the air, but she does not give up, and she like runs across the finish line, and I'm just like on the floor and I have the video. It is so funny. But that I don't know why. That's just like one of my funniest, best memories.
If we look at our time and our teachers, what teacher do you feel has most inspired you?
Miss Ache.
Miss Ache.
Senora Ache.
Yeah, Miss Ache has to be one of the best teachers there. And, like she missed like a lot of our senior year, but it was like she was kind of still there, with all the work that she assigned, she was still there. But like a lot of people think that she like assigns too much work or like she's like a hard teacher, but I think she's one of the best teachers there. Like I have to say she really she like goes farther in than like being a teacher. Like she's like really like a second mother, like she's always there to hand out advice or like talk me out of something like really dumb. Or like, if I'm angry, like she talks me down, she calms me down, or she gives me advice. She's just like one of those teachers and like she really prepared me for college. Like not only in Spanish, but dealing with difficult personalities or, like that. And she's always so energetic and I love it because like I'm always so energetic in school too. So we really share that.
That's true. You two are fairly energetic people.
Yeah.
So it's good because sometimes two personalities like that may crash. So
yeah,
Rhea, Senora Ache for you as well. Why Senora Ache?
I feel like for me it hits even more home for Miss Ache because like I worked with her over the summer at Pierce. So and I had her sophomore year again, and again sophomore year she got pregnant. But it's like each and every time you walk into her classroom, it's like walking into a home. Always there, always there. And it's like an open classroom with open arms, and it's like the best feeling ever. Like Faith said, she definitely pushes you to do your best. She gives a lot of work, so you have more of an opportunity to do better, and I have never ever seen a teacher physically want every single one of her students to do better. You can tell the students that don't care, they just lay back and just do whatever. She pushes them. She pushes them. She wants them to do better. She makes them, you know, good morning, class A, every morning. It's just like a good cup of water.
Oh, that's really great. All right. So what would you say to Senora Ache? Oh, look who's here!
Oh my god! I'm gonna cry.
Surprise!
I might cry.
I might cry. Did you get my card? I know
Yeah,
you were during the parade.
both of you made me cry, so we're
Oh
even.
my God, I cried writing it.
Oh my god.
I'm crying now. Okay.
This is like
Sorry,
when,
Mr. Buckley.
This
I'm
is like
gonna
when a
start
military
crying.
person comes back to their family. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Oh,
Virtual hug.
yes, virtual hug. Wow.
Okay, so we're emotional girls. Sorry.
Un abrazo.
Un abrazo muy fuerte. Sí.
Oh, wow.
So these young ladies were just sharing what a wonderful inspiration you have been to them over the past 4 years. So I thought if they wanted to maybe share that with you right here, I'd let them do that.
Oh my god, I need tissues. If I'm
Yeah, me too. Like, I did my makeup all pretty. Now it's running.
Well, all I have to say, can I start? Because I have to say,
You go, Senora Ache.
these two have inspired me to do better as a teacher. They come with challenges. All our students come with challenges, and I'm there to help them through all the challenges. And all I have to say is that they've taught me more than I've taught them sometimes. That, honestly, it's not only just teaching the content, it's teaching the whole student. And that's why I love these girls. They've grown so much in the last 4 years, and they're going to truly be missed. Not just by me, but I'm sure by everybody here at St. Mary's. So, okay, I'm going to cry now.
Oh wow. Oh my god. I don't know. I feel like even when I didn't have Miss Ache, when I didn't have you, like sophomore year, like she was always like there, like, pull down your skirt. Like, what are you doing? You get to class. Like, what? It's like I'm watching over you because Angie's not here anymore. Like that. It was just like it was like really great. And I had her on my junior year, which was like a pre-AP class, and it was one of the hardest classes I ever took. But she made it so easy. It was like everything was step by step with her, and it was just like I feel so prepared for college. And okay, next. It's Ache. I mean, crying.
Sorry.
All right, Ria, you got.
I make an impact.
Oh my God! If you guys think they finesse, Well, for me, I'm just like very thankful to like have you as a teacher, because I feel like I have like a very strong personality, and some people, they take that differently, but you've embraced it. You made me feel great about it. You may help me mature along the way. Yeah, like just.
No, stop. No, stop.
We're gonna kind of wrap things up here. I want to thank Ria and Faith. Y por supuesto, gracias a la señora Ache. All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Take care.
Bye.
Oh, that was really a beautiful moment there with Ria, Faith, and Senora Ache. Very, very happy to be a part of that. So, I hope all our families have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. As I've said before, take a moment this weekend and, in a special way, remember the men and women who served our country and made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. So to take a moment and remember them, and maybe this weekend too, think about all those frontline workers through this pandemic. Some of them who have also made the ultimate sacrifice. Take a moment and remember those individuals as well. So remember, we miss you a latte, but cheer up and have a cup. We'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.